हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, dear devotees and pranams. Thank you for joining in for our Chaitanya Charitamrita study session. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvaita Chandra, Jaya गौरभक्तावृन्दा. ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने. नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे. नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरद्विषे नमः. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानन्दा, श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्दा. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तडालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः. मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरून् दिनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यमीश्वरं. हरिः ओं तत्सत्. आजानुलम्बितौ भुजौ कनकावदातौ सङ्कीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायुताक्षौ विश्वाम्बरौ द्विजवरौ युगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ. Hare Krishna. So thank you devotees for joining us for the Chaitanya Charitamrita study session. Today we are on Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela chapter number 3. We are talking about the external reasons for the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we all know the external reason is to establish the Yuga Dharma for this age of Kali, which is the Harinama Sankirtana, right? Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga Sikshartamekah Purusha Puranah श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य शरीरधारी कृपाम्बुदीर्यस्तमहं प्रपद्ये. Of my respectful obeisance to the most munificent Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is incarnated in this age of Kali to teach us Vairagya Vidya and Nija Bhakti Yoga, to teach us the principle of renunciation of material desires, of desire for sense gratification, which can be acquired by the process of Bhakti Yoga. So he's teaching us the process of Bhakti Yoga, especially the most important process of chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, by which we get attached to Krishna and we become detached to sense enjoyment, material sense gratification. For that purpose, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. And when Advaita Acharya called out in a loud voice, Ahankara Garjanadi Garbahari Gaurabha, right? So in this, when Advaita Acharya worshipped the Shaligram Shila with Ganges water and Tulasi and prayed to Lord Krishna, Shaligram Shila, to appear, oh Krishna, you have to appear personally. Only then the people in this age of Kali can be connected towards the process of Bhakti Yoga, which is Yuga Dharma in this age of Kali, which is chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You have to personally come. So when Advaita Acharya prayed like this, then what happened? Lord Krishna personally appeared, taking the mood and complexion of Srimati Radharani, Krishna's own pure devotee. And in this way, whatever instructions Krishna gives in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvadharman Parityajya, Mamekam Sharanam Vraja, Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo, Mokshayishami Mashuchaha. Instructions that Krishna gives in Bhagavad Gita, they are actually practical demonstration, right? In science, we have theory and then we have a practical exam, right? You have to go and actually mix those two chemicals and show that this is a chemical that is obtained by mixing these two chemicals, right? So that happens in the practical class. So similarly, such a practical demonstration of the instructions of Lord Sri Krishna and Bhagavad Gita is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come down in this age of Kali. Right? He exhibited the various symptoms of Krishna Prema. He is Krishna himself. He also took initiation from his spiritual masters like Ishwara Puri. He also chanted the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He also studied the Vedic scriptures, right? And in the 48 years that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifested his Leela in this earthly planet, the first 24 years he was in Navadvip, right? And then he took initiation from Ishwara Puri. And after that, for the next 6 years, 24th year to 30th year, he was doing South India Yatra. He went to different places in India actually, right? Various different places in India where he converted everyone into Krishna Bhakta, right? That time only he went and stayed in Gopala Bhatta Goswami, Venkata Bhatta's house, right? Father of Gopala Bhatta Goswami, who were pure Vaishnavas. They were Lakshmi Narasimha followers, right? And what happened? He went there and he made them pure devotees, right? And that Gopal, who is Venkata Bhatta's son, later on became Gopala Bhatta Goswami, isn't it? One of the Goswamis of Vrindavan. So like that, he was preaching for the next 6 years. And the last 18 years, what did he do? He stayed in Jagannath Puri, where he specifically demonstrated Vaishnava culture. What is the relationship between Vaishnavas? Right? Rupa Goswami says, Dadati pratigrhanati guhyam akyati prachati bunkate bonjayati cheva sadvidam priti lakshanam. So 6 kind of loving exchanges between devotees: giving in charity, accepting in charity, giving prasadam, accepting prasadam, inquiring confidentially about spiritual subject matters, and revealing one's mind in confidence. Right? All of this was practically demonstrated by Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the last 18 years when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was completely situated in Jagannath Puri. So this is Krishna. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sango Bangastra Parshadam Yajnai Sankirtana Prayer Yajanti Hi Sumedasaha. Very, very important to understand. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not different from Krishna. Although he is Krishna himself, he is coming in Krishna Avarana. He is not coming in the blackish complexion. He is coming in a golden complexion. Sango Bangastra Parshadam, and his weapons are not any Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, but he is coming with his associates as his weapons. Yajnai Sankirtana Prayer. He is bringing out the Yuga Dharma for this age of Kali, which is the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And who will take up this process? Yajantihi Sumedasaha. The most intelligent people will take up this process and will very quickly get Krishna Prema in this age of Kali. So that is what is the mission of Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So let's continue from text number 56 of chapter number 3 of the Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela. Text number 56. Kehatare bale adi Krishna varana ara visheshane tara kare nivarana. Synonyms of word meaning. Keha someone, tare to him, bale ascribes, yadi if, Krishna black, varana the colored, ara another, visheshena in the adjective, tara of that, kare thus, nivarana prevention. Translation. Yes, Shobha Mataji, please read the translation.
Hare Krishna Dandavat Pranam Mataji. Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami ki jai. Translation. If someone tries to describe him as being of blackish complexion, the next adjective, Tusha Akrishan, immediately restricts himself.
Welcome to Signify. You are ready to rock.
If someone to describe him as being blackish complexion, then he immediately restricts him. Actually, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually appeared, that time, everyone used to say, everybody knew, his associates knew that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not different from Krishna. Right? He is a Channa avatar. Right? No, he did not declare himself as an avatar. That's why they say that Triyugi, right? In Satyuga, Dwapara Yuga and Treta Yuga, Krishna appears. But in Kali Yuga, Krishna appears in his Channa avatar. Channa avatar means he does not declare himself to be God, but his eternal associates knew him to be not different from Krishna. And he used to tell, you are Krishna only. And at that time, he used to close his ears and say, Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. Right? Because he did not want anybody to call him Krishna. Right? But the same, the person, Tvisha Akrishnam. Right? Prabhupada explains here in the translation. Akrishnam. That means in his complexion and in his mood, he is non-different. He is in the mood of Srimati Radharani. He's taken the complexion of Srimati Radharani. But any of his pure associates, they knew that he is Krishna. And when they used to call him as Krishna, or having someone with a Shama Varna or a blackish complexion, immediately used to restrict them. No, I am not Krishna. I am not Krishna. And what is his complexion? His complexion is golden in color. That is Krishna himself in the mood of Srimati Radharani. It is said that Jagannath is Krishna who is experiencing viraha from Radharani, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in the mood of Radharani and experiencing separation from Krishna. And that is why Jagannath, Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Krishna, they are all the same. Vasudeva Ghosh sings, Vasudeva Ghosh bole, Kore joda haath, Jai Gaur say Krishna, say Jagannath. There is no difference at all between the avataris, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Jagannath and Krishna. Right? They are all coming in different moods. One is coming in the mode of separation of Krishna and Krishna from Radharani. One is in the mode of separation from Radharani to Krishna. The other is in the mode of union, Radha and Krishna, like that. So these are the various tattva that are described in the various scriptures. And one who is most intelligent will understand that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not different from Krishna. Like that. Deha kante hayate no Krishna varana. Krishna varane kahe pita varana. Yeah, Deval Mataji, go ahead. Okay, I'll read the synonyms. You read the translation. Deha kante, in the luster of the body. Haya is tenho, he. Krishna, not black. Varana, the color. Krishna varane, by a color that is not blackish. Kahe, one means pita, yellow. Varana, the color. Translation.
His complexion is certainly not blackish. Indeed, his not being blackish indicates that his complexion is yellow. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, sorry. So his complexion is not blackish because his complexion is yellow. He's taken the color of Srimati Radharani, right? That's why he's called Gauranga. Gaura means golden color. Anga means his body is of the golden yellow color. Kalo yam vidvam sasutam abhijajante juti bharat akrishnangam krishnam makavidibir utkirtana mayahi upasyam cha prahuram akila chaturashramajjusham sadevas chaitanya kritir atitaram na kripayatu. Synonyms of word meaning. Kalau, in the age of Kali. Yam, him whom. Vidvamshaha, the learned man. Sfutam, clearly manifested. Abhiyajante, worship. Duti bharat, due to an abundance of bodily luster. Krishna angam, whose body is not blackish. Krishnam, Lord Krishna. Maka vidibihi, by the performances of sacrifice. Utkirtanamayahi, consisting of loud chanting of the holy name. Upasyam, worshipable object. Cha and prahuhu, they said. Yam, who. Akhila, all. Chaturtha ashrama jusham, of those who are in the fourth order of life, sannyasa. Saha, he. Devaha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Chaitanya kritihi, having the form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Atitaram, excessively. Naha, unto us. Kripayatu, let him show his mercy. Vrishabhanu Kanya Mataji, go ahead. Please read.
Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna, Dandvat Pranam. By performing the sacrifice of congregational chanting of the holy name, learned scholars in the age of Kali worship Lord Krishna, who is now non-blackish because of the great upsurge of the feeling of Srimati Radharani. He is the only worshipable deity for the Paramahansas who have attained the highest stage of the fourth order, sannyasa. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Chaitanya, show us his great causeless mercy. Hare Krishna.
Okay, purport. This verse is Dvitiya Shri Chaitanyashtaka 1 from the Stavamala of Srila Rupa Goswami. So Rupa Goswami has written several books, right? What are those books? We know of the very, very important basic books that we study during Bhakti Shastri, right? What do we study? Upadeshamrita, which is nectar of instruction, and then Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, which is nectar of devotion, right? These two books we always study, very, very basic books that are essential for a sadhaka bhakta to understand what is the Sambandha Gyan, Abhideya Gyan and Prayojana Gyan. These are very, very essential to understand. And the very, very esoteric books also Rupa Goswami has written, right? Rupa Goswami has understood the heart of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. So Rupa Goswami understood the heart of Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So whatever Rupa Goswami has written, right, it is talking about that excellent transcendental feature of Radha Krishna Bhava, right? Radha Bhava Duti Solidam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. So that conjugal affairs of Radha and Krishna are also very, very beautifully described in the last section of Nectar of Devotion, which we are not supposed to read in our sadhaka stage. We study only till the 19 chapters of Nectar of Devotion, right? But after that, the great wave of Raganuga Bhakti is described by is described by Rupa Goswami in Nectar of Devotion, right? Apart from that Nectar of Devotion, even higher aspects are actually described by Srila Rupa Goswami in Chaitanya Ashtakam, and then there is Chaitanya Chandramrita, and then there is Stava Mala, right? Very, very beautiful books written by Srila Rupa Goswami, which under the guidance of a bona fide guru, whenever we graduate slowly, now we are studying Bhagavad Gita, then we study Bhagavatam, which is a post-graduation study, and then Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is like a master's. And after that, once we are understanding the Krishna Tattva very nicely, then slowly we can read other books of Srila Rupa Goswami. But one should not artificially jump to all of these things, right? What we understand is simply Radha Krishna Pranay Vikritir Ladini Shaktirasmat Ekatmanav Abhibhuvi Deha Bedam Gatoto Chaitanyakyam Pranamadana Tadvayam Chaityam Aptam Radha Bhava Juti Solidam Naumi Krishna Swarupam, right? Radha Krishna Pranay Vikritir Ladini Shaktirasmat, right? Whenever Radha and Krishna want to enjoy independently or separate from each other, they separate themselves as Radha and Krishna. And when they combine together, they become Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Radha Bhava Juti Suvalidam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. So that same Krishna in his Swarupa as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the combined version of Radha and Krishna, right? Radha Bhava, and he takes the mood and complexion of Srimati Radharani. So this is the basic understanding that we have, and there are also internal reasons which we'll study in the next chapter. What are the internal reasons for the appearance of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Yeah. So let's continue text number 59. Pratyakshata hara tapta kanchenera dyuti yahara chathaya nashe ajnana tamastati. Pratyaksha, vivid, tahara of him, tapta molten, kanchanera of gold, dyuti effulgence, yanhara of whom, chataya by the lustre, nashe destroys, ajnana of ignorance, tamastati the extent of the darkness. One can vividly see his golden complexion as molten gold, which dispels the darkness of ignorance, right? So what is the color of the sun? The sun is golden in color, right? So when the sun comes into a dark room, right, then what happens? The entire, the darkness is gone, right? What is darkness? Darkness does not have any definition. The absence of light is darkness, right? There is no specific definition of this is darkness, no, right? So darkness means absence of light, right? Tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityoma amritam kamaya, right? Tamasoma jyotirgamaya. When jyoti comes or when the light illuminates in a room, the darkness is automatically gone. Darkness does not have an astitva in itself, but darkness is the absence of light. So similarly, we say in the beginning of our class, Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnana Anjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So the Guru also brings this transcendental knowledge, which is like light, which is illuminating our heart, which is filled with ignorance. So similarly, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in the golden complexion, the teachings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has a potency of clearing the tamoguna, the darkness that is present in our hearts, but only to those who are willingly accepting the instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is coming down through the various paramparas, especially the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnava Guru Parampara. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally became a part of this Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnava Guru Parampara. Similarly, just like the sun is also golden in color, the sun destroys darkness. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's incarnation is to kill or extinguish the darkness in our heart that is caused due to Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Text number 60. Jivera kalmashatamo nashakari bare anga upanga nama nana astradhare. Synonyms: Jivera of the living entity, kalmasha of sinful activities, tamaha, the darkness, nasha karibare, for destroying, anga, associates, upa anga, devotees, nama, holy names, nana, various, astra, weapons, dhare, he holds. Translation: the sinful life of the living beings result from ignorance. To destroy that ignorance, he has brought various weapons, such as his plenary associates, his devotees, and the holy name. Right? Sangopanga Astra Parshadam. Krishna Varnam, Tusha Krishnam. Sangopanga Astra Parshadam. Sango Upanga. Sangha means associates. Upanga means refers to all the devotees. Yajna Sankirtana prior. And what is the Yajna is propagating? Sankirtan Yajna. Yajantihi Sumedasaha. Right? Those who are very, very intelligent, what will they do? They will take up this process of Krishna consciousness. Yeah. So that's what is given here. And Nana Shastra Adhare. Right? Nana Shastra. So they don't, in Shad Goswami Ashtakam it comes, Nana Shastra Vicharanaika Nipuno Sadharma Samstapako Lokanam Hitakarino Tribhuvane Manyo Sharanyakaro Gopi Bhavarasamritabdi Lahari Kallola Magno Muhur Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako Nana Shastra Vicharanaika Nipuno Sad Dharma Samstapako. Right? They have written the various Shastras to establish Dharma in this age of Kali. Right? Nana Shastra Vicharanaika Nipuno Sad Dharma Samstapako Lokanam Hitakarino Tribhuvane. Right? Why are they doing it? Why are they writing the Shastras? Why are they writing these various scriptures? And to establish Dharma and also for the benefit of all of the people in this world. Right? Lokanam Hita. Hita means for the benefit of the entire mankind. Lokanam Hitakarino. Right? And then Manyo Sharanyakaro Gopi Bhavarasamritabdi Lahari Kallola Magno Muhur. And what are these Goswamis doing? They are magna in the Gopi Bhava. Right? Because the Rupa Goswami is Rupa Manjari in the spiritual world. Right? All of our acharyas, the Goswamis, they are all Manjaris and Gopis in the spiritual world. Even Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is Nayana Manjari in the spiritual world, who is the spiritual master of our Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So in this way, we see that they are actually in the mood of Gopi Bhava Rasamritabdi Lahari. And they are Kallola Magno more. They are all Magna. That means they are mad in the loving devotional service to Radha Krishna. Right? Unto that Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami, Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, I offer my respectful obeisances. That is what the Shad Goswami Ashtakam is saying. So that is what is here. When the transcendental knowledge about the Sambandha Gyan of the Supreme Lord is established in the heart, then automatically there is no place for tamoguna. There is no place for darkness. Just as the sun extinguishes darkness, similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instructions eliminates the darkness that is there in our hearts, which is caused due to Hare Krishna. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, let's move on to the next verse. Text number 61. Okay, I hope the screen is visible. Text number 61. Bhaktira virodhi karma dharma va dharma tahara kalmasha nama sei mahatama. Synonyms of word meaning. Bhaktira to devotional service. Virodhi averse. Karma activity. Dharma religious. Va or adharma irreligious. Tahara of that. Kalmasha sin. Nama the name. See this Mahatama, great darkness. Translation. The greatest ignorance consists of activities. Okay, Deval Mataji, when there is a purport, I'll ask you to read. So let me read. These are quick, short translations. The greatest ignorance consists of activities, whether religious or irreligious, that are opposed to devotional service. They are known as sins. Kalmasha. Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. Right? So, whether, see, some people say that I am very truthful, I am very compassionate, I'm very charitable, I give lot of donations, etc., etc. Right? But all of this is mano rathena sati davato bahihi. Right? If there is no devotion in the heart, to Lord Sri Krishna, then all of this is like decorating a dead body. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana sarvair gunaiस्तत्र samasate suraah harava bhaktasya kuto mahan guna mano ratena sati davato bahihi. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana. If you are not having devotional service unto Bhagavati, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana. If you have devotion unto the Supreme Lord, yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana sarvair gunaiस्तत्र samasate suraah. All of the good qualities of the demigods will actually manifest in us. Compassion, charitable, humility, tolerance, giving respect to others, not expecting any respect in return. All of these qualities will manifest in one who is practicing bhakti as a byproduct of bhakti. But somebody may have very good qualities but does not have devotion, then it is useless. Harava bhaktasya kuto mahan guna. Manorat, because it is situated in the mana platform. If I am happy, I want to give charity. If I am happy, I want to help others. If I am sad, if I don't have the mood, I will not help others. I will not give charity. That is acting on the platform of the mind. Right? Harava bhaktasya kuto mahan guna manoratena sati davato bahi. It is situated in the mind platform. It is situated in the mind. Such kind of good qualities. It's dependent on the mood of the individual. Right? If Krishna is not in the center, there is no devotion, then these wonderful qualities exhibited by people are according to their whims and fancies. Right? Yaha shastra vidimutsurjyam vartate kamakaratah nasa siddhyam avapnoti na sukham na paramgataha. Right? Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, those who don't follow the scriptures, yaha shastra vidimutsurjya. Utsrujya means don't follow the scriptures. Vartate kamakaratah, according to their mind. Sometimes they are good, sometimes they are bad. Right? So these kind of things, what would happen? Now, yaha shastra vidimutsurjya vartate kamakaratah nasa siddhyam avapnoti. They will not get even siddhis. Right? They will not get mystic powers also. Nasa siddhyam avapnoti na sukham. Not even material happiness. Na paramgatim. They will not even go back to Godhead. So what is very important? Adherence to Guru, Shastra, Sadhu, following their instructions, and by their mercy we will attain our desired success, which is Krishna Prema. Right? So simply being kind, helpful, compassionate, being charitable without Krishna is shrama eva hi kevalam. Right? They are all useless labor, we can say. Right? But if we keep Lord Shri Krishna in the center, one is all these good qualities will manifest in us as a byproduct. Secondly, when these good qualities manifest, then we are able to chant Hare Krishna also better. Right? When these qualities manifest in us, when we practice bhakti, automatically they become manifest. So, when utilizing those qualities and resources and abilities and skills in the service of the Lord, such qualities manifest more, and due to those qualities manifesting in us, we please Vaishnavas more, and in that way we are able to chant Hare Krishna also more. Right? So this is a cycle we want to be in. We want to get out of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi and get into the cycle of humility, tolerance, patience, devotion to Krishna, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra more and more, exhibiting more qualities of humility, tolerance, patience, charity, compassion, giving Krishna to others. In this way, we please Krishna more and more. We will get all those opulences. Like Radhisha Prabhu was mentioning in yesterday's class. Right? Krishna is not attracted by our opulence. Krishna is not attracted by my ability to memorize verses. Krishna is not attracted by my beauty. Krishna is not attracted by my strength. Krishna is not attracted. Why? Because Krishna is the source of all the opulences. Why would he be attracted? But what attracts Krishna is our desire to serve him, is our desire, is our laulyam, our greed to want to understand about Krishna, speak about Krishna, engage in devotional service. And when one does that and pleases Krishna, when one attracts Krishna, then what does? Krishna gives more and more opulences. Okay, Krishna gives more and more strength, knowledge, fame, glory to a person who utilizes everything in the service of the Lord. So in that way it is mentioned here. Okay, once again, devotees, Hare Krishna. Okay, Hare Krishna, sorry. So, the more and more opulences. So, if we see somebody with very wonderful opulences, somebody is able to preach very well, somebody is able to memorize so many verses, then you should understand they have pleased Krishna by entering service, and that is the reason Krishna is giving them opulence. So, we have to glorify those devotees who are able to preach very well, who are able to memorize verses, who are able to explain the Krishna Krishna consciousness philosophy in a very nice way, were able to do excellent book distribution. So all of these people who are able to excellently dress their deities, who are very opulently prepare wonderful boga for the Lord, who cook Sunday feast for thousands of people. They are all especially empowered by the Lord because they have attracted Krishna by their devotional service. So we need to glorify those devotees and we need to glorify the Lord who has empowered them with these opulences. In that way, we also come out of the tendency of being envious of those devotees who are better than us, right? And once Jayapataka Swami Maharaj was mentioning in a class that when he told Prabhupada that Prabhupada, I'm the most unfortunate, I'm the most in that context something. So Prabhupada said, you are not the most of anything, right? So only Krishna is the most of everything, right? We are all aspiring, and we are all so insignificant. We cannot be the most of even the most fallen, right? While in our heart we should think that I am the most fallen, which I am, right? We have to understand that fact, but we cannot think that I am the most fallen also, right? So of course Guru Maharaj was mentioning it in a complete mood of humility, but Prabhupada was saying this as a lesson for all of us, right? Especially when we try to practice humility and then we are successful, then we become proud of being humble. That is the last snare of Maya, that I am so humble, that itself is a pride, isn't it? So as long as Radhanath Swami Maharaj was also saying, right, if we think that I am humble, then that is pride, right? Because a person who is humble actually thinks that he is not humble, right? So that is the quality of humility. So we are not the most of anything. We are all aspiring to be servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of Lord Sri Krishna, and that is our eternal constitutional position. So there is nothing to feel proud about, there is nothing to feel humble about, right? So it is just to understand our position and act accordingly like that. All right, text number 62. बाहुतुली हरि बलि प्रेम दृष्टि छाया करिया कल्मश नाशा प्रेमेता भाषाया. Bahutuli, raising the arms. Haribali, chanting the holy name. Prema Drishti, with his glance of deep love. Chaya, he looks. Kariya, causing. Kalmasha, to sins. Nasha, destruction. Premete, in love of God. Bashaya, he floods. Translation. Raising his arms, chanting the holy name, looking upon with deep love, he drives away all sins and floods everyone with love of Godhead. Who does all this? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? The raising of the arms, and then it's like one devotee was explaining in a class, like when a thief is caught by the police, what does he say? Surrender. This is a sign of surrender. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is actually teaching us how to surrender to Krishna. So raising of the hands is amounting to, I don't have anything for myself. I'm completely at your lotus feet. I'm surrendering unto you. Sishyasteham shadi mam tvam prapannam. Like Arjuna surrendered. You have to surrender to our Guru, and in that way we surrender to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he showed us how to surrender. By raising his arms and with deep love, he spread the message of Krishna consciousness. Smita loka shokam harati jagatam yasya parito गिरां तु प्रारंभः कुशल पतलीं पल्लवयति पदालंबकं वा प्रणयति नहि प्रेम निवहं सदेवश्चैतन्याकृतिरतितारं न कृपायतु. Synonyms. Smita, smiling. Alokah, glance. Shokam, the bereavement. Harati, takes away. Jagatam, of the world. Yasya, whose. Paritaha, all around. Giram, of the speech. Tu, also. Prarambha, the beginning. Kushala, of auspiciousness. Patalim, the mass. Pallo yayati, causes to blossom. Pada alambaha, taking hold of the lotus feet. Kamva, what possibly. Pranayati, leads to. No, not. He, certainly. Premanivaham, quantity of love of Godhead. Saha, he. Devaha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Chaitanya Kritihi, having the form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Atitaram, excessively. Naha, unto us. Kripayatu, may he show us mercy. Yeah. So, Karpakali Mataji, please read translation.
Hare Krishna. Tandatna Mataji, thank you, Mataji. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada Ki. May the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the form of Lord Sri Chaitanya bestow his causeless mercy upon us. His smiling glance at once drives away all the bereavements of the world, and his very words enliven the auspicious creepers of devotion by expanding their leaves. Taking shelter of his lotus feet invokes transcendental love of God at once. Purport. This verse is Devdita Sri Chaitanya. Okay, Mataji. From this Stava Malava of the Srila Rupa group.
Yeah,
Thank
Stava
you,
Mala
Mataji.
of Srila Rupa Goswami. Right. So all of these things, the entire process of Krishna Bhakti is said to be similar to watering a plant. Right? How Brahmande Brahmite Kona Bhagyavana Jiva, Guru Krishna Prasade Paya Bhakti Lata Bija. Some or the other, we've got the seed of devotional service. So how do we make that seed of devotion or the plant which is sprouting out? How do we make it grow nicely? By the process of Shravanam and Kirtanam. The watering process is the Shravanam and Kirtanam. Hearing the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That is a watering process by which the plant grows. And then we have to also provide it adequate nourishment. Like it has to be in proper sunlight. We have to avoid the weeds. So like that, sunlight is the association of devotees. So when we practice Shravanam Kirtanam and Vishnu Smaranam in the association of devotees, that's like providing sunlight for the growth of the plant. And then the Bhakti Lata is growing very nicely. And along with that, the weeds are also growing. Weeds are the anarthas. Right? The desire for name, fame, glory, the desire for sense gratification, they're all weeds. So one has to guard the bhakti creeper like a gardener. Like a gardener guards a plant, removes the weeds, gives it adequate sunlight, keeps it in a place where there is adequate sunlight, waters the plant daily. Right? So in that way, we also have to cultivate our bhakti creeper. With proper association of devotees, by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day, by studying these scriptures, and in that way our Bhakti Lata also will slowly grow and cross over the Mahatattva and will reach the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna until it bears the fruits of Krishna Prema. And that is the goal of practice of devotional service, right? Krishna Prem, like we say, right? One has to avoid all of these offenses in order to attain the desired success, which is Krishna Prem. So that is our goal. And after that, what do? After that, we will continue to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Now, not as a matter of duty, but as a part of our lifestyle, right? As part of our life, as part of a normal life, we will be chanting and remembering Krishna 24 hours of the day. And that is a perfection of human form of life. ग्रंथराज श्री चैतन्य चरितामृता की जय, श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी महाराज की जय, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद श्रील गुरुदेव की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णवा वृंद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल. Hare Krishna. So today is Thursday. Again we'll do Chaitanya Charitamrita tomorrow at 12 o'clock. And of course we'll meet at 4:30 a.m. for our Brahma Muhurta chanting session. Devotees can switch on your cameras if possible. We'll conclude with Harinam Sankirtan. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna 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 He, Krishna 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 Krishna, Krishna 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 He, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Pahi Mam, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Raksho Mam, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna 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 He. Jai Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Gurudev, Gurudev, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. ग्रंथराज श्री चैतन्य चरितामृता की जय, श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी महाराज की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णवा वृंद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल. Hare Krishna. Thank you, devotees. We'll meet tomorrow morning, 4:30 a.m. and then at 12 o'clock. Hare Krishna. Shri Prabhupada ki jai.